Mm-hmm. That's right. Hey, Patrick Howlett, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Well, that's good. Cheryl, how are you doing? How is Lucky? I haven't seen him in a few days, but I've been sick, under the weather, been busy, busy, busy. I just spent the last 6.5 hours outside doing yard work. I have no idea because I hate yard work. I'm not one of them guys that go out there and be anal retentive about their yard. I know guys that go out there and measure the grass blades. So is he okay? Well, my prayers to you. Sorry about that. I didn't know anything about it. I said, oh, is he in the hospital? How you doing, Anthony? Nice to have you here. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Hell, he's going to be out of commission for a long time. Is he home or is they got him at the hospital? Because I don't know. Usually they keep you there for a couple of days, making sure you don't get an infection. Oh, so I guess he's home. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's going to be a long road. I'm going to tell you, he's probably going to be 8, 9, maybe 10 months before he's back to doing anything with normal capacity. I've never done anything that severe, broken an ankle or smashed any bones or anything like that. But uh, I know plenty of people that have. Me, I just go in for surgeries. So that's right. Prayers for her. How you doing, Caroline? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. You're welcome. Hopefully he's resting. Yeah. How long did it take to recover from that? Months, didn't it? And oh, I bet he is. He'll probably be on heavy meds for months. But after the pain goes away from this, you're going to have the pain from the other stuff that they're going to do to him. It ain't, I mean, they'll put them back together, but it ain't going to be easy, and it's not going to be fun. I got me a great big old thumbs up in Aldi's today with my hat. Had some woman looking at me and she's saying, I said, "You don't like my Trump hat?" She says, "Oh no, I love your Trump hat." It does suck being laid up. I can attest to that. I can tell you all about being laid up. I was practically bedridden for 5 years. I sat in a recliner and didn't do nothing. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't stand long enough to. Uh, I couldn't stand long enough to stand up and put dishes in the cupboard. I couldn't control balance. I couldn't do anything. Um, I couldn't wash dishes. I couldn't do any of that. Good evening, Junkyard. Nice to have you here. Yeah, that don't sound too good. Um, I sliced my leg open with a piece of steel pipe. Fell off the shelf, and it was only about the size steel rod. Actually, it's about the size of your index finger and about 18, 20 inches long. Fell about 4 feet off the ground off a shelf. It rolled off and come down and hit me in the leg. When it did, it hit at such an angle, it sliced me wide open. Yeah, I have to look that up there, Grizz. But anyways, I had this is when I was still in a wheelchair and stuff. I had to go through um, uh, therapy, and what it is, it's wound therapy, and you had to go there, and every week they would cut skin off, and I'm talking live skin. They would try to numb it, but you can't numb something that's already open. So and it would cut, and I mean, it would just, and I said, hurry up, get it, and get it done, And once it got done, I was fine. They cut, and Kathy just sit there and would cringe. She'd actually walk out because she knew how bad that hurt. But I did that every week for like 3 months before they finally got the wound to start to close together. So it was bad. So I'll have to look that. Friends in safe places. Okay. Yeah, go get your goldfish snacks. Um, they couldn't stitch it because my skin was so thin, and my legs were like rubber because I hadn't been able to use them in so long. There was nothing there, but I went. They ambulanced me to the ambulance or to the hospital. And the doctor come in and said, I can't do nothing for you but wrap it." And this was on a Friday. He said, "You're going to have to go see the wound care clinic Monday morning." So they wrapped it, and Kathy changed the bandage about every 4 or 5 hours because it just would bleed and bleed and bleed. Doing candy. No. It's nice to have you all here. That's right. Hey, you never know what's going to happen. Hello, Kevin. Our prayers are with Lucky Seven. And for those that are just coming in, Lucky Seven was hurt real bad last night on his Lucky Seven lawnmower. Um, he's broke his ankle and smashed two bones in his lower leg. So if you guys could say a prayer for Lucky Seven, um, you know, I'm sure it'll help. We can go on now. Okay, Demo Don, how are you doing? It's Garth singing it too. That's funny. Demo Don, he demolition derbies around riding around Morris. No. How's them goldfish, Jeff? I'm telling you, man, I'm tuckered. I got my new edger out today that I bought for $5 yesterday, and I edged the. I told you how much concrete I got. Well, I got about 80% of the concrete done today, and that's a lot, a lot. I mean, a lot of concrete. So, and then went to start the lawnmower, and the safety bar wouldn't move. Cable was jammed up in it. Caught all the footage on his GoPro. I bet that was a nasty looking video. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah. Anyways, when it's all said and done, I cut the cable on that. Took a zip strap and took a zip strap and I pulled the brake together so I could start it. Then it wouldn't start, so I ended up having to pull a plug, clean it, and get it started. You took fifth place. Well, that's better than last. All right. So, Rosanna, how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. But anyways, went to mow the lawn, and all we got now is buckhorn or whatever you want to call it, because the grass isn't growed. The grass is an inch and a half, 2 inches tall. It's just buckhorn. So, and then it weed whacked. My sister-in-law was here. She got out her weed whacker, and she actually got her lawnmower out, and she finished mowing the rest of it. And then we got it all done. Weed whacked, got it all cleaned up, blowed the concrete all off. So it looks respectable out there. Looks like Kevin Helming was out there all day today working. So, but I was gonna make shrimp Alfredo tonight for dinner, but uh, she settled for a calzone. So, Philadelphia Swiss, Philadelphia cheesecake, cheesesteak, or whatever it is, uh, calzone. She bought a couple the other day at Aldi's for $1.99. I went there today and they had a boatload of them for $1 off. Well, you know me and deals. I started searching through all the piles. I found all the Philly beef and Swiss steak ones that they had there, and I took every one of them, which was 4 of them. Oh, yeah, Kevin's for hire. He'll come mow your lawn. Your knees wouldn't let you finish. Well, you know what? You know what? It kept you going. You should have got one of them Canadian gooses behind you, and they could have went do do do, and it got you going. No. Gretchen, how you doing, Big Steve? He went outside to heat blowed you back in. I don't blame you. I said, but I've been out there since 12 o'clock. Um, I'd take the daughter-in-law over to go get cigarettes and tobacco and stuff. So they didn't open till 10, so it was 9:30. So I went to Aldi's and I went shopping. Come back and then they were open by the time I got done shopping. Well, that's good, Big Steve. I'm glad. How are you doing on your diet? How are you doing on your walking? I have to see what Kevin sent me. Yeah, what you need there, Kevin, is there's a guy in our town that's got a. Geez, Big Steve, you were busy. There's a guy in our town. He's got a great big steep bank like that, real steep, and he's got like a 8 foot long sickle bar off his riding lawnmower, and he pulls it. It's on. He's got his homemade little trailer and all for it, and he pulls it, and when he gets to where he's gonna use it, he drops it down, gets out, and drops it down, and starts up this. I think it's an 8 horse or 10 horse, and he can run everything from his garden tractor by just reaching around back and grabbing a lever or whatever and engaging the pulley on it. But he'll pull that forward and he'll clean about 8 feet of that uh, bank or whatever you want to call it at one time, and then he comes back down at the curb and he runs it back the other way, and he can get all of it. So I thought it was pretty neat. But huh, I don't think they're going to shut me up, Big Steve. You can't silence me. Alicia, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Walking is good. That's good. You got you and your straight shaft handheld echo. Yeah. Leprechaun TV, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. He probably will. It's more fun watching you suffer than Steve. Well, thank you, Jeff. You're so nice. I was going to have Gretchen come in and say hi to you. But she's out there busy. I can't show that, Big Steve. Did I get a Facebook message from you, Junkyard? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? What was it, a month ago? I deleted my Facebook account. I did something to my computer. I cleaned out all the cookies and then refreshed my computer. So that meant all my Google stuff had to be, I had to re-sign back into it all. I went to sign into Facebook and my old account come up. Let me see. Have to figure out which one. I got a I got a um, I got a friend's request for first letter P and then the last name the first letter S. Is that you? And this time, put your glasses on. Well, I didn't get a Facebook message. I got a request. Yeah, yeah. Well, I just confirmed that request. Hey, I got one from Rambo. That's your new name? All righty. Yep, Junkyard has joined the Facebook world. He's finally got a new name. He didn't do anything to get kicked off Facebook. They just didn't believe his real name. There you go. Well, that's pretty funny there, Junkyard. On another note, if I don't show up tomorrow morning for the live stream, we all know what happened. I got my ass handed to me tonight. So fooled them. That's right, you did. I ain't worked that hard in a long time, man. Cass says, you know what? All that vibrating through that, head edge trimmer on your hands, you probably won't be able to move your fingers tomorrow. I said, I hope so. I hope I can move tomorrow. Anytime I do a lot of pounding or anything that does a lot of shaking. I know she does there, Big Steve, and morning too. You're right. Allie Oakley, good evening. You're looking lovely as ever. How's Doris doing? JD's been coming in the morning and saying hi. Well, you tell Grandma Doris I love her too. She's just like stardust glitter. She makes everything shine. Oh yeah, that's right. Between Doris and Brenda's mom, I got quite the following. Hey, Bankin, how are you doing? Hi, Mrs. Bacon. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever today. Nice to see you. Did that melt her kneecaps there, Bacon? And they had the ox pulls there. Yeah, you didn't see Tim there. Well, his ox is still trying to get there. Ezra's trying to pull his oxes there. I've seen some ox pulls before. It's pretty neat. Not yet. Not yet. Did you? I changed Google Hangouts. Don't have that no more. I got StreamYard. That's probably why it looks a little different. Yeah, call him. Kathy won't care. Yeah, you're right. She won't care. Yeah, she didn't care about the $90 I spent at the auction yesterday either until I told her I spent $90. Then she cared. Yeah, but I got a good. Hey, I tell you what, I did get. StreamYard's doing good. You're watching me on it. Everybody says it looks better. Brings out my what do you want to say? It brings out my natural handsomeness. So, anyways, Ezra missed his chance yesterday. Yeah, they had the mule pools yesterday. Yeah, but at least I didn't spend it on stupid Invicta watches or Game Boys or anything like that. There, Big Steve. I spent it on stuff that actually will work and actually will. Well, thank you, Rosanna. Will actually. Thank you, Allie. Um, I got a rototiller. I got an edger. Um, I got a seedalizer. So yeah, that's natural look. Dog, play with the duck now. What duck? No. Well, thank you. Tell her. And Sheila's just looking ravishing tonight. Anyways, I got a bunch of stuff, but I bought three totes, or Rubbermaid totes or rubber totes or whatever, sitting all in a pile, and it had some stuff in it. I give $2 for all three totes. I always need totes, I because everything I gotta put stuff in totes, and it helps. You would. Well, thank God we'd be divorced then, wouldn't we, Big Steve or Scuzz Twitley? Anyways, in one of them totes was about 80 1-gallon Ziploc bags that are bubble wrapped. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them or not, but they're Ziploc bags and they're bubble wrapped. They're pink. Okay. I looked online. Amazon is selling those. Um, there's six in a package, and they sell them for $18. $3 a piece. I think I made out. You've been getting some slick deals, or I have. I gotta go back and get another couple cases of coffee. No, I want to buy enough to where I won't have to buy coffee for about 3 years. That would be awesome. I tell you what, though, that Civilizer, that was a good deal. Got that for $4. That was a damn good deal. Um, I have to watch some videos on how I actually use it because I've never seen one being operated, so I don't know. But I'm sure it's not that hard. And I think the paperwork's in with it, so I have to check. You watched the last 10 laps, miss all the advertising? That's funny. So, what do you guys want to talk about tonight? You tell me. Like I touched on it this morning, seems kind of odd that a billionaire, would be left in a cell with dangerous criminals. Okay? For one reason, a billionaire left in a cell with dangerous criminals is probably going to be killed. Okay? Why? Because he's a billionaire and they're not. Tomorrow's your birthday, Captain N. How old are you going to be? Well, if I'm doing a live stream tomorrow morning, you come on in, Captain N, and I'll sing you happy birthday. Something a little fishy about that. Uh, you're going to be 36. Hell, I got blue jeans older than you. I didn't time you out. I did not time you out. Miss Allie did. Border wall construction, that's pretty cool. Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do have a video of it. But I'm sure it was probably sanctioned too. Oh, yes, yes. Okay. Are you sure? But he's a billionaire. You don't care? Okay. All right. Give my best to Bill and Monica. Click. Yeah. You'll be going out tomorrow morning? All righty. That's right. We owe illegals nothing. You're exactly right there, Jeff. He got child pornography and sex trafficking and a bunch of other stuff. And Bill and Hillary Clinton's been to his sex island multiple times. There's a lot of billionaires and millionaires and politicians and actors and actresses that have been to his sex slave island. Don't sing. Huh. What, the birthday song? Yeah, $1 Million Man. Pedophile Island. You're right. Now, if you can get somebody that's brave enough to bring up the charges, because I guess it was all wrote down in books. So, yeah, let them all hang. Probably Bill. Hey, Hillary, I hear there's an island up for sale. They could buy it with billions of dollars that they hawked off in Haiti or whatever it was. Yeah, you know, built 6 homes and called it billions of dollars worth of renovation. All right. I think y'all had a hang, really. Yeah, but yeah, what they had done a few years ago, but it's still all this other stuff they got them for now. But just to put all them people's names out there in public, ruin their careers, just like that child molester movie producer, or whatever his name is. I can't remember it offhand right now. Raped a girl, and then they went and arrested him. They arrested him. They put him out on bond, and the guy left the country, and he lives in Switzerland or something like that now. Well, he does have a lot of money, but when they tell you no bail, you can't bail yourself out of that. Well, thanks, sir, Metal. I appreciate it. You had yourself a good night. Enjoy your dinner. Hey, little girl. Well, I think child sex trafficking is a bad crime. And if you give a billionaire a bail and he doesn't want to, do the time, all he has to do is leave. That's why they take their passport and everything else. But then again, when you own your own private jet, it doesn't really matter. You can leave whenever you want. They are above the law. Yeah, you ain't as lucky as Linda. You called him over the phone and threatened him. And what did he say? It doesn't work. That's why we got to go back to the old days, hanging them in public. And I'm not talking 6 months or 10 years or whatever, 15 years down the road. I'm talking about the next day. Did you leave a message? I know you'd be brave if you did. Grizz, if you got his phone number on your call list, call him back and ask what his problem is. Either that or Grizz is probably in the pickup headed to California. It's a place you had to be. What is that? Said California is the place you had to be, so they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly. hmm So you could watch drug addicts and step and poop and pee. Yeah, it's yeah. Hold on a minute. Why you want to call me? Let me get my phone right here. Yeah, let's see. Well, I gotta sign out of this one and sign into the other account. Here it is. There you go, Big Steve. That's my real number. It's not that hard to find. That's my real number. Call it. You call it, and we'll listen to it ring. Does it look like I set up my new phone yet there, banking? Nope. I'm telling you, it's my real phone number. Call it. Here's the phone. Call it. Don't call me a liar. I want you to call that number. I'm going to tell you right now, that is the number. That would be funny if Zebo the Clown called me, whoever Zebo the Clown is. But we got Steve the Clown trying to call me. Call me, Steve. Dial the number. I just give it to you on Facebook. I'm serious. I just I can give you a politician's number. Oh, Rinda is live. Oh, finally got a new phone. I'm telling you. I can tell you what I'm gonna do. I just sent you a link to get on the chat room there, Big Steven. Come on the chat and I'll leave you my phone number in the private message. And then you can call me while we're on. Well, I'm sorry, Captain M, but sometimes we do get political here. Amber, good evening. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to know that you got a new phone. Are you going to be breathing on it again, or that was one of the stipulations when you got the new phone? You couldn't breathe it. It's me again, Amber. It's me again, Amber. Come on, Big Steve. Because it didn't ring because you didn't call it. Come on, Steve. Don't be a wuss. Call the phone. Come on. How you doing, Johnny? Nice to have you here. Well, I think okay. Hold on. Big Stevie.
That's a lie. This ain't you at all.
I know it ain't me at all.
It's fake.
Mega Stevie. I sent you a link.
I just want to say hi to all the Iron Dog 63 viewers out there, and now I'm going to say goodbye.
All right, bye. At least I got your phone number now. Um, about the tariffs, the trade war. We've been screwed by them for so long. And if we keep getting screwed by them, what's the difference? Might as well stand up and fight and hurt a little bit right now and protect ourselves and go forward after that than to get hurt for months and months and months and years and years and years down the road and keep on getting hurt. Sooner or later, China's going to want what we have because they need what we have. Um, I heard they built like 30 ethanol plants over there in China last year. And right now they're trying to buy every ear of corn they can. Well, with this trade war, they can't get any corn. We've got ethanol plants here that are shut down right now because they can't get corn. So you imagine what it is if they're trying to get it over there in China, and still can't get it. And the trade war starts. So, like I said, it'll hurt for a little bit, but it'll be better in the long run. Well, that's no good there, Amber. You ever watch Bob and Tom? You have ever had an orgasm so extreme you slipped, fell, and hit your head on the bathroom sink, knocking yourself out? You're right. They've already done it. We need to fight now and keep it ours. What we have left here. No. Yeah, an ambulance come get you. No, I give you. I told you it was my number. I would not lie to you. Well, at least you didn't wake up in the Wizard of Oz like Dorothy did. Follow the yellow brick road. 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 That's right. I am a true politician. I got a thumbs up like today at Aldi's. I said, woman went like this. I said, you don't like my hat? She said, oh no, I love your hat. I said, so do I. Her husband was wearing a military camo hat. And he said, well, I love your hat too, just like I love my hat. And I said, well, I think your hat's fantastic too. You're right. That's why we need to keep him in for another 4 years. And if these bastards would leave him alone so he can actually do some work, it'd be nice. That's what the problem is. They're so worried about themselves being caught in all the crooked stuff they've been doing that they're trying to get rid of somebody that'll catch them so they won't be caught. That Jerry Nadler, I think, he'd probably be 12 foot tall if he wasn't so damn crooked. Short little dumpy. No. And his son, what was it? His son got money from China or something like that. And Joe Biden's son got money from China. No. Who's did they do that to? They disabled Mitch McConnell's Twitter account. Well, I don't think his Twitter account's holding him up because that only takes a few seconds to type out something on Twitter. What I think is holding him up is that dirty, rotten, nasty, whatever you want to call her, that's in California, and that lion, whatever you want to call him, that's in New York, and all the other ones in between that are so damn stuck up on themselves that they're worried about getting caught. That's right, Johnny. Stick with me, I'll show you the truth. It's all a distraction. And if you watch Google, if you look at Google, they're talking about Russian interference on the last election. Google's doing way more than Russia ever thought about trying to do to influence the election. About 80% of all right-sided political conversations or articles or whatever you want never get on Google or get on Facebook. Either one. They make it, you see it, and then it comes up in your Facebook within a matter of hours. If you tweet and you want to see how lopsided Google is. Let me see. Let me do it on my phone, maybe. That'll work better. Hey, Google. Who is Jesus Christ?
Jewish preacher and religious leader. He is the central figure of Christianity. Most Christians believe he is the incarnation of God the Son and the awaited Messiah prophesied in the Old Testament.
Okay. It says, let me see if I can redo this again. Hey, Google, who is Jesus Christ?
According to Wikipedia, AD 3033, also referred to as Jesus of Nazareth and Jesus Christ, was a first-century Jewish preacher and religious leader. He is the central figure of Christianity. Most Christians believe he is the incarnation of God the Son and the awaited Messiah prophesied in the Old Testament.
Now, we all believe that he's the Son of God. Okay? Not Google, though. Now watch this. Hey, Google, who is Muhammad?
According to Encyclopedia Britannica, Muhammad, in full Abu al-Qasim Muhammad ibn Abd Allah ibn Abd al-Muttalib ibn Hashim, the founder of Islam and the proclaimer of the Qur'an.
Sure know a lot about Muhammad, don't they? And you notice how she didn't miss a beat pronouncing all that. But they didn't call him a fictional character. They used to call Jesus Christ a fictional character. Then they used to call Muhammad a religious leader. Check it on your whatever those things are that you walk in and say, hey, check it on that. They'll tell you. Daniela, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Looking lovely as ever. Nice to see you. Let me get back into this. Breaks over, gotta go back to Canada? Yeah, Alexa, that's what it was. I don't know, I don't have one, so. He was a boxer. That's right, that's who Muhammad was. That's right. Who's Bob Saget? Yeah. Yeah, socialism will solve the problem. You're right. You preferred Mike Tyson? Well, you know how Evander Holyfield beat Buster Douglas, don't you? Holyfield's manager sent Buster Douglas a loaded pizza every night for 2 months before the fight. And, Buster wasn't supposed to eat that, but when nobody was around, Buster would grab the pizza and take it in. Yeah, every night for 2 months, sent him a loaded pizza. Buster Douglas gained about 18 pounds. You remember when Mike Tyson got in a fight down there in Brooklyn or Queens or Harlem or whatever the hell it was? Got in a fight with one of his old neighborhood bullies. The guy cleaned Mike Tyson's clock out there in the street. Then he called him a punk and everything else on the interview. I have no idea what you're talking about, Captain. And I don't follow Nintendo too much. Oh, did I even follow it at all? No. I will. Hey, Google, who's going to win the 2020 presidential election? Um, well, she didn't say anything, but the bookies have already rolled out who they think is going to win it. Yeah. William Hill puts Trump's odds of winning the election at 7/4. Yeah, cat's got her tongue. Yeah. Hillary's probably holding on to it. Sandra's homespun. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. She was quite the chatty catty when it was talking about religion, but she shut up on politics, didn't she? Let's see if I can be found on Google. Hey Google. Hey Google. Who is Iron Dog 63? Bunch of Iron Dog races. That's what it is. Okay, Google. Who is Iron Dog 63?
Here's some information about Iron Dog.
What a handsome feller he is. Yeah. I'm sure he feels the same, Amber. I'm just kidding. Hell, I don't know. It is good for you. You can't be in a volatile situation. If he was not if he was abusive, then he should have never been there. So you should search me on Google. Okay. Hey Google, who is Captain N?
Captain N, The Game Master is an animated series that aired from 1989 to 1991 and starred Matt Hill, Venus Terzo, and Alessandro Giuliani.
So who are you, Matt Hill, Venus Hill, or Alessandro Giuliani? And I have no idea, never even heard of it until today. Till right now. Well, we can't have that kind of stuff going in on here. You've been censored. You've been censored, Big Steve. We're always Trump friendly here. If Facebook can censor my stuff because I don't think the way they think, then I can censor your stuff because you don't think the way I think. Does it work for you guys? Because it's working for me. Call Callie. He don't know any better. That's right. Oh, yeah, you're right. You are. Uh, well, he's into that stuff. You just better remember the time difference when you start calling me later. Um, he's doing a little bit of work here and there, but he's been making um, tables and chairs and stuff like that because people have been wanting them. So he's making tables and chairs, and then he's making a little extra money doing that right now. So I told him he's going to have to stop because he needs, because a lot of stuff he needs to work on the inside, he needs to work on the outside, to get the stuff to, go inside. So you probably need to be working, when the weather's halfway decent to get stuff done outside that you can take inside to work on. No. Said, no. I can't take the pounding, nailing and stuff like that. It's just Earthly Yours with Diana. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. That's right. Call me. I'll give you good quality advice. Yeah. I always told all my kids, I said, you know what? If you're at a bar and you're drunk, I'd prefer you call me at 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 or whatever, and I'll come pick you up rather than you go drive. So, other than getting phone calls in the middle of the night, I used to get them all the time. It wasn't from the kids. It was from people that was at work. I've got the sniffles. I can't come in today. Can you go into work for me? I just went to bed 2 hours ago. Well, I don't feel good. Yeah. So you want, no, there's no damn way I'm giving you Kathy's number. You're welcome, Artfully. There you go. Well, you don't have high expectations, do you, Amber? Yeah. She wants dirty, she wants to talk dirty. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. All right there, Jeff. You go take it easy, man. Tell Bosco I said hi. I know. She's still here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pack your lunch at 9:30, and then because I'm gonna get off here.
3 years.
I'm gonna get off here at 9:30, and I'll pack your lunch. That way, you still got time. I know. It won't take me but 4 minutes to pack your lunch. That'd be a wedding you totally support. Yeah, Grizzly even be the way to give away the best man and the best girl. You'd even drive to that one, wouldn't you, Grizz? Good evening, Kim Fife. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Hi, Pam. Looking lovely as ever. Bosco's watching. Hi, Bosco. No, Big Steve, you're going to go live with her. All right there, Bacon. It was a pleasure having you. I appreciate you stopping by. Bye, Mrs. Bacon. That's right. That's right, Big Steve. You gotta go see her. So pawn off a couple of them watches and hop on a fast train. You guys are about the same age. How old are you, Amber? Huh. Well, that wasn't nice of you, Big Steve. I was just giving you a little bit of financial advice. Uh, you're 37, okay, and Big Steve's 34, 33, something like that. So you're just a few years apart. You could be his, you could pretend to be his older sister. If he's into that kind of fetish, I don't know. Would I ever want to be a bartender? I was a bartender. I can screw up any drink and serve it to you. That's right. They got simulators. I think it's a match. You kind of like that, huh? Bobby McNutt. Good evening. How are you doing? Oh, I think he's into you, Amber. I think he's totally into you. Here's a thought. You start walking his way and he'll start walking yours. You guys will meet in the middle, somewhere around Oklahoma, the east side of Oklahoma. And that way you can meet in the middle. Hell, then you can go live. Then you can go live in Junkyard's extra property he's got. There you go. See there, Junkyard? Isn't that nice of me? I just don't think Steve wanted to he didn't want to go all the way on the first date. That's right. Go south through Texas. Well, you could go through Mexico, take a few guns there, and trade them off. Yeah, they got better roads. Besides them Oklahoma State troopers, if you've been watching Live PD, them guys don't give you no breaks whatsoever. There you go. Hola. That's right. Next big new dating site. Let's see who else I can get hitched. I am going to become an online preacher. Tito Santana would say, Arriba! That's right. No, sir. No. Yeah, well, Grizz is willing to take a pry bar and separate the two of you. And then, so you can go on your merry way with Amber. Douglas Fairchild. Sunday Night Cookies. He is live. Sock it to him, sock it to it, sock it to him, baby. You wanted to ask to see his tattoos? That was funny. Why would you need to strap it on if you wanted to give it to Grizz? You should already have that equipment with you. You're right. There, Captain N. There's a difference between getting dirty and getting nasty. Got done canning some more pickles. That's pretty cool there, Grizz. I don't know who Manitour is. That's right. Because you know why? Grizz has got a pickle for you. I hear those are pretty good. They're what they are is like dill pickles, but you take green beans and you dill them that way. Michelle Leah? I'm, I'm trying to figure out your name. I don't want to say it wrong. I'm already subscribed to you. Michaela. There we go. Michaela Hallmark. How are you doing? I believe that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, I wasn't reading your thing when you said it there. I was actually looking at her at her profile, and I could see the word bigger then and make better sense of it. But thanks for doing that for me, Sandra. I appreciate it. I'm gonna make some scratch made biscuits from scratch. I'm gonna do a video on it, but I think you guys will like them. I do, I do, I do. Because I'm gonna do them different. So, Let's just put it this way. Sherry Kay, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Yeah, they do. I scratch the label off, and then I whack them on the counter, and open up the tube and throw them in a pan. And they's been itching for me to open up a new tube. Me, about 85, 89, 93, 97% more. Tomorrow's night dinner, we are going to have shrimp Alfredo. You're on a strict diet? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but for those that aren't, you guys are going to like it. Well, that's good there, Amber. You lost 21 pounds. We had shrimp Tuesday, and we didn't eat it all. So I pulled the tails off the other day, and I cut it into pieces, smaller pieces. So I had about 20 shrimp left, so I cut them all up. So it's little bite-sized pieces. And I'm gonna make the noodles with Alfredo sauce, and at the last minute, I'm gonna throw the shrimp in, so it doesn't have to cook very long, but it'll just get warm. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was Batman's Italian butler. You're right there, Kevin. Damn, I'm glad you caught on to that. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't remember False Space and Batman. Shrimp are afraid of what? That's right. They're not afraid of nothing. I'm going to do a video of that too. I've got some Italian, actually Italian noodles. Hopefully I can eat them. So, okay. I'll have to look them up on Batman. It's called False Face. Italian shrimp. Okay. Gretchen, come here. Say hi to Junkyard.
Hi, Junkyard.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Wave to them. You were doing taking those over the house?
Yeah.
Is that for all the kids? Yeah, there's 5, right? Take them over there.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Yeah. Wait a minute. She got 5 bananas. How many do they need? Well, that's right. To that pole, Robin, you don't think he meant? I know what he meant. Hi.
I got a bunch of beets out there with the leaves on them. Beets.
Okay.
I just need my basket back when you're done.
All right. How many you got?
Right here.
I'm gonna have to cancel them, I think. All right.
We already gave him a bushel of one was a basket to his mom, so we still have probably more up and done.
Do the beet. I want to see about canning beet greens. So.
No, and then I brought 6 inches of mom from Springate County, and then I brought a cabbage from mom to that county because I have another cabbage at home. I have to pull the cabbage off; it's in a split.
All right.
So I'm gonna put it in the fridge. It should be good by the second stove. But
Yeah. How they get? They're good for months. They store them in the pantries for months.
I have a pencil this big,
Must be nice.
so I'll bring that sometime this week.
All right. Well, see, that's what we were going to do was make shrimp tacos. And she said, I never heard of that. And I said, I have. No. But we just had, I fried up shrimp with garlic and butter and, salt and pepper in it. And, we had that with a salad. We ate what we wanted and, whatever was left was what I'm going to make in the shrimp Alfredo. So. And we're going to have that with a salad and lobster rolls. Like the ones you get from Red Lobster. Well, hi, JC. How are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. I don't like Red Lobster. So, yeah, I don't like Red Lobster, but that don't mean I don't like their food. I just don't like them. I said I'll get your lunch when I get off here in 2 minutes. Huh? Yeah, that was a nice there, Amber. Well, that's pretty cool. Who gave you that? Huh? Yeah, you have 2 of them in there. I'll put more of it in tonight. Did you get Pringles? And a cake or oatmeal cream pie? All right, everybody. It's 9:29. I got to get out of here. It's because I got to take a shower. I'm so beat I can hardly move. Hopefully, I'll be able to even move in the morning. So, but if I'm not on in the morning, you know what happened. I kicked my own ass today. So, but y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace be with you. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool, whatever it may be. But take care of yourself. And I will see you in the morning, God willing. Thanks, everybody.